right, so let yourself find a comfortable position. So you could start seated upright if that feels nourishing this morning. If when you sit on the floor, your knees are kind of lifting up higher than your hip flexors, this could be some tension showing up in the low back or in the hips, and that might actually cause some discomfort. So you could sit up on a blanket, a bolster, a yoga block, and you could makeshift your props out of any household pillows, blankets, anything at all that you have. Just kind of utilize it to support your posture. If sitting upright is feeling not pleasant this morning, you could start lying down. So you could just lie down flat on the back. I'm not doing that because of baby, but just to kind of half show you that, pretend I'm lying on my back. You could turn the toes in, rest the knees. You could do feet together, knees wide, or you could even just do nice straight legs, okay? So find the position, whether it's lying down or seated, that feels nourishing for your body this morning. Start to close your eyes when you feel ready. Let your body fidget into stillness. Smile at the sounds around you. Maybe your pets. The birds outside, cars passing by. The sound of your loved ones around the house. Maybe your neighbors above you or below you. Just finding joy in every sound that you hear. And letting a soft smile come upon the face, just a natural, gentle smile, calling in the essence of joy into your being. And noticing the sounds within you, the rhythm of your breath, the beating of your heart. Become aware of any tastes in your mouth, maybe morning fruit or coffee. Any scents or smells around you. Maybe you have oils going or just the smell of fresh air in your home. Become aware of that light coming through your closed eyelids. Maybe even causing you to see colors behind your eyelids. And then become aware of the sensation of touch. So your body against the earth. Perhaps your hands on your lap, the air on your skin, the sensation of breath moving in and out of your nose. And start to draw your awareness more inward from your senses. Becoming more conscious now of your breath. And with every inhale, really filling up your belly naturally, just feeling a gentle expansion into the belly, filling your diaphragm. And every exhale, just letting that natural softening occur in the belly. Inhale, filling the belly. And exhale, releasing the air gently. And just take a few belly breaths on your own. Belly breath is very grounding, very calming, very useful during this time. From here, we're going to do a cleansing technique. It's a kriya called nourish, which is alternate nostril breathing. If you need to see me, you could always flicker your eyes open if you're a visual learner. Otherwise, just try to follow my voice. You'll take your right hand off the knee. If you're lying down, you might choose to roll over and gently press up to seated at this time. And then you'll tuck your pointer and your middle finger in towards the palm so that just your pinky, your ring finger, and your thumb are kicking outward. We'll bring the pinky and the ring finger against the soft tissue of your left nostril. And take a deep inhale through your right nostril. Plug the right nostril with your thumb, open the left nostril, and exhale the air out the left side. You'll inhale through that same side, left side. And then plug off the left nostril and exhale the right. Good, inhale the right. And switch as you exhale. Inhale the left. Close off the left and exhale the right. Inhale the right. Close off the right, exhale the left. And keep going on your own. After your exhales, you'll inhale the same side. And you'll switch for the exhalations. Go at your own pace, take your time. This cleansing technique helps to balance your feminine and your masculine energy. The left side of the body represents your feminine energy, and the right side the masculine. So as we alternate the breath through each nostril, we're creating a sense of harmony and balance within these facets of ourselves. The next time that you exhale out your right nostril, let your hand rest back to the lap and breathe equally through both of your nostrils and feel that balance that may have come from that work. This morning, our intention as a collective consciousness is to cultivate balance, to find harmony within ourselves, and therefore to ripple this message of harmony and balance to the world at large. Take these moments now to set yourself any personal intentions that you might have for your practice. As the music comes in, feel your heart bright and warm. Perhaps your posture even gets a little taller. With your collective intention of balance and harmony on mind, as well as any personal intentions you may have set for yourself, join your hands at your heart. With the softest of smiles, take 3 deep breaths. Every inhale, repeat your intention to yourself. And as you exhale, absorb those words as nutrients. 2 more breaths like that. Softly release the hands after that third exhale. Gently bow your chin to your chest. Softly blink your eyes open to see yourself connected and supported by Mother Earth, always here for us. And then slowly lift your head up towards the sky, bright and tall. Let your eyes be open. Yay. Okay, already feeling better. So from here, we're gonna take the legs out in front, and we're just gonna start to awaken the joints. So you can straighten your legs out in front of you. You can sit up nice and tall to start activating posture. If the hamstrings are saying, oh my goodness, sit up on some height to help support those hamstrings. You could also do this lying down if that feels more nourishing for you. We're gonna inhale, point the feet completely and maybe crunch the toes a little bit. And then exhale, flex the toes and then the feet. Good, inhale, point the feet so the toes are still flexing and then all the way through the toes. And then exhale, flex your toes and then your feet. Keep doing that. Inhale and exhale. Good. A few more reps like that. Moving the feet, saying hello to the feet. Good morning. And just looking towards the feet with absolute gratitude for holding you, supporting you. And then rolling out your ankles, letting the ankles mobilize. Noticing any sounds in the ankles this morning. And reversing. You could always bring weight into the hands if you need a little support this morning. And then just let the legs kind of wobble out. Good. Okay, from here, we're gonna bend the left knee in and take the right leg wide. And I'm mirroring you out of habit. I think that still translates on the screen. All right, so we're flexing the foot. And again, height if needed. Right, we're starting to awaken through the knee joint and through the hamstring. We'll take a deep breath in, reach up really tall. Find height in your spine, maybe wiggle a little. And then we're gonna exhale, side stretch to the right. Bow open through the left side as you push your left sit bone down. Open the chest any amount towards the sky, or you might find it more nourishing and pleasant to turn the chest more downward, especially if you're working with some lower back tension. A slight tilt down towards the right leg might feel really yummy. So give yourself permission to kind of explore this range of motion. Palm rotates in and down, side stretching. If the body feels more flexible this morning, maybe the hand comes to earth or the forearm comes down, just find what you need. You could look down, forward or up. And we'll just take 2 more deep breaths into that left side. And then softly circle your left arm down towards the ground and inhale your spine upright, open through the arms and flex out through the heels of your palms. And then exhale, curl the hands into fists and draw them under. Good, do that 2 more times for the wrists. Lifting through the heart. 1 more deep breath like that. Good, and then just shake that out. Good, from here we're going to switch legs. So bringing the right leg in, taking your left leg out, flexing through the left foot. Deep inhale, reach up tall, find that shimmy up top, any width that your shoulders enjoy. And the arms there, and then exhale, side stretch to the left. So bow open through the right side as you push the right sit bone down. Arm rotates in, so palm faces the ground. Hand anywhere from the thigh to the shin or to the earth. Maybe even your forearm wants to relax down. you could turn it more open and look upward. Stay more neutral, look forward, or turn it more downward and look down. Find the hybrid that works for you today. And we'll take 2 more deep breaths on the right side. Feel free to close the eyes, 1 more breath. And then circle your right arm down, around, in front of you. And bring your spine upright, deep inhale, flex out through the heels of the palms. And exhale, curling into fists. Good, 2 more breaths like that, getting the wrists involved. 1 more breath. So yummy in the wrists. And then shake it out like you're getting energy off that you don't need. All right. From here, bring both feet together into Baddha Konasana, so butterfly position in the legs. And we're just gonna do some pelvic tilts, right? So if your knees are high, this is gonna feel challenging. So you could sit on height or even just switch into a cross-legged position as a solution. Hold anywhere on the legs, whether you're in butterfly or cross-legged. And we're gonna inhale, tilt your pelvis forward and let it ripple up the spine, opening your throat last. Hug the elbows back. Then exhale, tilt your pelvis backward, rounding your spine 1 piece at a time, letting the chin drop last. And keep moving this way. Every inhale, the pelvis moves first and it ripples upward. Every exhale, the pelvis moves first, rippling that roundedness until the chin drops. Feel free to close your eyes and just continue to rock your pelvis with your breath. These movements, when we tilt the pelvis and mobilize the spine, just help to realign any misalignments in your back. One more breath like this. And then staying in that rounded shape, you can continue to hold the legs, whether they're crossed or in butterfly. Or you can interlace your fingers, press your thumbs together, pull the knuckle bridges forward, drop the chin, take a deep breath into your back. And then inhale, we'll rock that pelvis forward once more, taking a high cactus. Press those elbows back, wrap your pinkies and press your thumbs behind you. Maybe even a shimmy feels good there. Let it all just relax up top in the face and take another deep breath into your chest. And then 1 more breath here, breathing into the energy of your heart. And then circle those arms down behind you. Very good. All right, so from here, we're gonna bring ourselves up to standing to mobilize these spinal joints. If you had a blanket on your mat, you might set that aside. From here, we're gonna get the shoulders kind of moving. So you're just gonna inhale, lift the shoulders up. And then exhale, peel them back and down. Good, inhale, shoulders. And exhale. And then making it a full movement. Inhale, the arms come up. And then exhale, the elbows bend in and down. Good, 2 more like that. Moving with your breath, finding your range of motion today. And then letting that go. Right from here, finding the feet hip width or wider, whatever's comfortable in the body this morning. We're gonna inhale, open through the arms, palms forward. And then exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, and the palms might be able to touch, the elbows might be able to straighten. If you're like not kneecaps, then you might be bending your elbows with your fists towards the sacrum, and this is just as yummy, just as good. From here, we're gonna just take a deep breath in, lift the chin. And then exhale, soft knees, drop your chin, And roll your head over to the right shoulder, squeezing those elbows in, whether the elbows are bent or straight. Makes no difference. You're going to get the same stretch on that left side of the neck. And just breathe there. Some of you might be able to swing your fists over to the right side of the torso. And that might feel yummy for some of you. And that'll look like this from the back. So find what you feel good in. Soften those knees. Notice if you're locking. Soften and ground. Take another deep breath. Roll the chin down to center. Extend the arms behind you, whether that's bent or straight elbowed. You'll take a deep inhale, open your throat. And then exhale the chin to the chest. Roll the head over to the left shoulder. You could keep your arms locked behind you with elbows bent or straight. And possibly swing your fists over to the left side of the torso, hugging the elbows in as you drop the left ear to the shoulder. We'll take another deep breath or so here into the right side of the neck. Feel free to close the eyes. And then slowly roll your chin down to the chest. Re-extend the arms behind you. Separate the hands. Deep inhale. Reach all the way up. Your arms could be more of a Y shape or more narrow. Some of you might even like to join your hands. Maybe looking up if that's yummy. And then we'll exhale, circle it back and down. And just shake it all out and eat mountain. Okay. So from here we're going to start to move a little through a sun salutation. So if you have yoga blocks, bring them towards the front of the mat. If you have a blanket, just setting it off to one side. And then bring yourself about one step back from the front of your mat so that you have some space in front of you to work with. From here, find Tadasana. So rolling your palms forward. You're going to anchor down through the triangles of your feet. So that's the center of your heel, your big toe ball mound, and your pinky toe ball mound. That's going to give you your best foundation. So spread the toes from there, hip width wider or narrow. Lifting up through the pubic bone as you take your sacrum a little down and under. Not so much under, more just down. Just length is the goal. We don't want to tuck and feel uncomfortable, so downward. We draw the low ribs in. Roll the shoulders back down, palms forward. Lift up through the crown of your head. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath and remember your intention. Balance and harmony. And then push the feet down. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky, any width. And then exhale, bend your knees on the way down into a forward fold. Relax the neck, hang loose through the neck and shoulders here. Take a deep breath, bend your knees if the low back needs support. Inhale, come up halfway. The hands can come to the shins, the thighs. You could even branch them back for a little extra core strength challenge, right? We'll take one more deep inhale. And then exhale, place your hands down under the shoulders. Maybe start to lift the heels up a little bit. Find some strength here. And you could inhale, step back, or you could do a little hop back if that feels good. We'll exhale, hold here in plank. You could have your knees down to support the core, or keep the knees lifted. Find what feels safe in your body. Lift the navel to the spine. We'll take another deep breath here. Now as you exhale, you could lower down to the floor. Baby and I are going to stand hands and knees. From the floor, you could do Sphinx pose. That's where your forearms come down to the ground with your elbows slightly in front of your shoulders. Okay, so pretend this is the floor. Just don't let your elbows crush back. It's not pleasant. You could also do Cobra, hands under the shoulders of the elbows, and curl your heart forward, upward. Again, lying down in that shape. If you're pregnant like me, you might feel more comfortable on your hands and knees, just doing a gentle heart opener here. We'll take one more inhale. And then exhale, let's all lower those knees, right? Press the pelvis back and find child's pose. You can have an active child's pose with your arms stretched out. You could let it be passive with the elbows bent, maybe the hands resting in. And you could do knees apart or together. Different bodies are gonna like different things. Wherever you are, let your sit bones be heavy. We'll take some deep breaths into the back. And then come to your hands and knees. If the knees are tender to the touch of the earth, you might take your blanket if you have that nearby. And you could do puppy pose. So keep your hips above the knees. Hips might even push a little back. And then you're gonna reach your arms forward. And you could bring your chin or your forehead to the ground, or even onto a yoga block. All right, so find what feels good for you. Pressing up and back as you stretch forward. And we'll take a few more breaths. Getting that nice shoulder stretch. Hands any width that feels safe in your body. And then slowly transition into downward dog. So curling the toes under. Press your pelvis up and back. And allow for some movement. So maybe you're going to pedal the heels. Maybe you're going to pulse the chest. One of my favorites is to turn the toes to the right. Bend that left knee and press your pelvis over to the left for a side stretch. And switching that. Give yourself permission to play here, lifting up any limbs or moving in and out of plank poses, kind of doing some body rolls. We'll take just a few more breaths for you to play. You can always widen your feet and even bend the knees if the shoulders or the hamstrings need support. When you're ready, bring your feet together. You're going to start to look forward. Lift the heels up high, bend your knees, and use an inhale to step, walk, or hop forward. And then exhale, kind of get low in your arrival point. We'll inhale, come up halfway. Hands to the shins, the thighs are branching back. And exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees to inhale, rise up, safe for the low back, arms tall, ribs high. And then exhale your hands down to your heart. Good. I'm going to do that one more time. Inhale, lift. More fluid this time. We'll exhale, bend into the knees to forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, open through your heart. Kiss those shoulder blades together. Exhale, press the hands down, let the heels get light. And we'll inhale, step, walk, or hop back. Exhale, lean forward, lower all the way down to the floor, or maybe hands and knees. Inhale, take your back bend, open through the heart, whatever your choice is. And then exhale, you could take downward dog, or you could also choose to take puppy pose or child's pose if that feels better in your back. Let's take a deep breath here. And then feet together. You'll start to lift the heels, bend your knees, look forward. You can inhale, step, walk, or hop. Exhale, let yourself get low. Inhale, come up halfway. Shoulder blades kiss. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees to inhale, circle all the way up. And then exhale your hands down to your heart. Rotate your palms forward, close your eyes. Take another deep breath here. Good, and we're gonna get into some standing postures, right? So we're gonna inhale, reach up to the sky. And then exhale, you're gonna let your arms swing down and bend your knees a bit like chair pose. And then reaching forward like you're presenting something. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Start to let your right foot get really light. Right? And maybe you even start to flex that foot and press it back for a warrior three. You could use your hands on blocks for support. You could also keep hands at heart or even branch the arms back. Smile at the challenge of balance. Flex through that foot, lift through the heel, breathe. Square the hip down towards the ground. Smile at the work. Nothing to see, just focus on your breath and look at one spot on the earth. One more deep breath. And then lunge that right foot all the way back. Spin your heel down and cartwheel your arms open for a warrior two. Excellent. Okay. So bend into the front knee. So the knee is above your ankle or slightly behind. You could always widen your stance or shorten it by heel toeing the back foot in. Angle your back toe, your knee, and your hips slightly inward to help elongate across the sacrum. Bending in, square off the ribs to the length of your mat and open through your arms. You can look right at the tip of your left pointer finger. And we'll just take 3 deep breaths here, grounding into your legs. Soften your face, relax your jaw, your throat. Good, release your arms down. Straighten the leg, inhale, reverse your triangle. Take the right, that left arm up and over. Exhale, hold here, looking up or down. One more deep breath into your left side. And then exhale, circle that left arm down. Bring the left hand to your hip, the right hand to your hip. You're going to deepen your left hip crease towards your right and lean the torso so it's parallel to floor any amount. Your hand might stay on the thigh, your hand might stay on hip. Option 1. Option 2, maybe the hand comes lower on the shin. Ankle to the floor inside the leg is more stabilizing. Behind the leg gives you more space to open into flexibility. And you could also use your yoga block on the inner or outer ankle. Find what you like, rotate the chest open, and then maybe lift up through your top arm. And you could look up, forward, or downward, whatever your neck needs. This morning, honor what you need. We'll take 3 breaths, strong legs. Release that right arm down by the side, bend into your front knee, and then side stretch your right arm over the head for side angle. Okay, lots of energy in this one. Hand is on a block or the floor or forearm to the thigh. You can bring your forearm to thigh or even hand to thigh. And you're just side stretching here. Okay, so find that variation that you like. Again, look down, forward or up. Smile at the work. Smile at Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Right, we'll take 2 more deep breaths. And then release the arm. We'll inhale, reverse the triangle. Woo! Getting out of that leg. We'll exhale, circle the arm down. You're gonna take your hands down next to your feet, lift the back heel high. Okay, so check it out. You could step forward, which is more simple, more passive, and just take that forward fold. Or if you're like, I wanna go with my power a little, you could step back and you could go through vinyasa. So you could step to your plank pose. Exhale, you'll lower down to the ground, right? You'll inhale, take your back bend. And then exhale, you can take your downward dog. If you get to that dog, you're gonna just take your time to step or hop forward. And then we're all gonna inhale, come up halfway from wherever we came from. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees to inhale, circle all the way up. And then exhale your hands to your heart. Okay, we're gonna get the other side now, okay? So find your feet near the front of the mat. Have your yoga blocks for your warrior 3 if you've used them. Palms forward. Let's take a clearing breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale them out. Good, 2 more, just cooling it down. Good. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And we're going to exhale, circle the arms in front of us, bend the knees, and branch the arms back, sitting into a chair. And then we'll inhale the arms forward like we're presenting something. Maybe it's peace and balance. And then exhale, we're going to pull that energy into our heart. All right, from here, let your left foot get really light. It's hard, like you're testing water. Is it warm? Is it cold? Okay. Leaning forward, find your balance. You can put your hands on your blocks if you need the support or want it. Or you could just take flight, take that leg straight back. Rotate the outer hip down, lift the inner thigh up. Look towards the ground. Breathe, smile at the wobbles as they come. Maybe the arms branch back or forward, your choice. Take another breath. Hold the pelvic floor in and up. And then lunge your foot all the way back. Spin the heel down. Open the arms for warrior 2. Excellent tries. Excellent work. Okay, so we're bending into the front knee. Knees above the ankle or slightly behind. Back toe, knee, hip. All rotate slightly in so that the sacrum gets some space. Square off the rib cage. Open through the arms. Look right at the tip of your right pointer finger. Soften your face and your shoulders. Anchor the legs. Lift through the ribs. Let's breathe here. One more deep breath. Really delicately let the arms drop. Let the front leg straighten. Inhale, reverse that triangle. Big breath into the side. Circle your left arm down, hand to the hip, right hand to hip. Press that right hip crease towards the left, any amount. Feeling the range of motion, right? Where can my torso angle from that depth of the hip crease? When you find your sweet spot, you'll know because you'll be like, yeah, that's my edge. I can feel my hamstring. I feel safe here, right? You could keep your hand on your thigh or maybe comes to the shin. None of these are better than the other, right? Maybe the ankle, the floor, or the block inside or behind the leg. Rotate the chest open any amount. And then option to lift the top arm. You could look forward, upward, or downward. Navigate what feels safe in your neck right now. Every day is different. Every moment is different. So find what you need. And we'll take 3 deep breaths. now we're gonna slowly bend that front knee, let the arms swoop down. Your forearm can come to your thigh. You can stay on a block or the floor, and then swipe the arm for over the head for side angle pose. Rotating it inward, open the chest, looking up, forward or down. Deep breaths into your side. Let the arm release. We'll inhale, reverse that triangle. And then exhale, circle that arm down. This time, instead of coming straight to the front, we're going to turn the toes inward or straight forward. Right? You'll have hands to hips, kiss the elbows, and deep inhale. And then exhale, soft knees as you forward fold. You could hold anywhere on the legs. You could relax that neck. Some of you are inversion junkies. You might bring your head down, hands under, take a headstand, forearm stand, handstand. I honor you, I see you, take what feels safe. Just promise me no somersaults, unless it's your safety, right? So do what you need. If you're just forward folding, you could hold anywhere in the legs or the floor, or even reach forward for a nice shoulder stretch. If you're inverting, start to bring your weight down. We'll all come up halfway. Deep inhale, hands to earth or shins. And then we're going to slowly exhale, swivel to the front of the mat. And you're going to either just step forward or step it back and go through that vinyasa if that was your jam, right? We're going to all end up seated upright. So take your time to move through your rhythm. And then we're going to come into a seated shape for a forward fold. So you could sit up on a blanket or be on the earth. We'll take the legs wide for Upavista Konasana. Straddle. Flexing the feet. Sometimes this one is a little interesting, right? If we're feeling a lot of tension, you could sit up on height, you could bend the knees a little bit. You could also opt to take butterfly. You could also lie on your back and come into the straddle shape in the sky. It's really nice, okay? So make your choice. Finding hands on floor. Maybe you have your yoga blocks and you could have those in front. We'll take a deep inhale. And then exhale, you just tilt your pelvis forward as you come into the fold. So if you're using blocks, sometimes it's really wonderful to rest the forearms on them. Some people really enjoy coming even lower, letting the forehead rest. And maybe the floor is yours, so you bring it down all the way. Maybe you're like, the floor is not mine, sister, right? So then you bring those hands behind you, tilt the pelvis forward, let the legs get the stretch. It's not about how low you go. It's about feeling that stretch along the inner leg line, okay? So find your sweet spot, okay? And we'll take some deep breaths. Sometimes our sweet spot's not as low as we can go. Sometimes it's just different because of the day or what our body's going through. So find what you need and just relax the eyes and breathe. Cooling it down, slowing down. Take one more deep breath wherever you are. And then really slowly bring yourself upward. I'm going to have you guys lie down, okay? So lay down on the back. I'm going to pretend I'm on my bed. And you're just going to hug hug your knees to your chest on your back. And on your back there, maybe you're gonna make some circles or sway, doing little movements. And then you're gonna have the option for windshield wipers. So bring your feet to the ground. So again, I'm doing this with you, but I'm just not on my back the way that you will be. Your feet are about as wide as the mat. You're just gonna take a deep breath in. And then exhale, let your legs windshield wiper to the right. They just kind of fall, the knees fall to the right. Inner and outer arches react. Inhale through center. And exhale to the left. So nice on the hips. And just keep moving this way with your breath. One more time each way. Gratitude for your body, gratitude for the music, gratitude for the movement, gratitude for life. And then slowly find your center after you do right, left once more. And then hugging the knees in maybe one more time. When you're ready, take Savasana. So just straighten your legs out against the floor. Take your arms into a downward V. You could roll up a blanket or take a bolster under the backs of your legs to support lower spine if it needs a little extra love and support. And so find what you need, find what feels good in your back. Sometimes side lying Shavasana is just more comfortable for people. So you could always kind of curl up on your side, right? Maybe using a blanket in between the legs. So find what you need. Let yourself get really cozy. And then I'm gonna get the crystal bowls flowing for you. So snuggle up. Take this time to just relax, release, and just be open to the healing vibrations of love and light as you rest. Rest those eyes, let yourself soften. You could start to deepen the breath, move the body intuitively. When you're ready, curl up onto one side and let yourself get nice and cozy. Take your time to roll over to one side there if you haven't. And then just gently press yourself all the way up to seated. Close your eyes. Join your hands at your heart center. Take a moment of gratitude for this beautiful life that we've been given the honor, the gift, the blessing to live. Feel that full connection to your soul self, your true essence. Thank you so much for joining Johnny in this time and space to serve you in this way, to share our love and our gifts. I invite you to chant the sound Om if you feel called. Om is the sound of creation. So this is a good reminder of where we've come from, of how this world gave birth to us, to remember this vibration. So you can listen or you could chant with us, but we'll take a deep clearing breath first. Inhale. Inhale to Om. Deep breath, soft smiles. Thank you so much for sharing this time with us. We love you. Namaste. Yay!
Namaste.